Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out again to the shed of many names, because this is kind of like deja vu. Well, this is where, when being a YouTube creator, it gets aggravating because, all of a sudden, for no reason, your videos disappear. So the first half of this video has disappeared. So I'm going to walk you through again what I done, what I had, what I done, and then it will flow into the rest of the video. And this is where I'm extremely aggravated because, yeah, it was really nice. But so with that being said, I was blessed to go grocery shopping for family, which I usually do. There was a big amount of clearance baby zucchini. They were all in fairly good shape. I cut the ends off, cleaned them up, washed them, cut the ends off, cut away any bad spots, cut them in half. I did not peel them. You want to leave the green skin on. Nutrition, y'all. Cut them in half, sliced them real thin. I packed 10 trays of these baby zucchinis. There was over 20 of them. I got them anywhere from 4 to 5 zucchini per bag. And I know I had over 20 bags. Well, not 20, 10. Over 10. I'm getting ahead of myself here. There was at least 20 bags, but something told me to leave some for others. And I did, and I hope hard that they were bought, because I would have got every one of them. They were in good shape. There's nothing wrong with buying clearance. It keeps good food out of the dumpster. Now, of course, check it over, make sure it's in good shape. Don't be ashamed to buy clearance. Don't be ashamed, because at this moment in time, we need to put back as much food as possible. Now, yes, I advocate for growing your own. That way you know where it comes from. It's getting to the point now, put back whatever you can and as much as you possibly can. So, I pack my trays. I don't dehydrate like a lot of people do. I pack my trays. Those 10 trays were loaded, y'all. Things shrink. Just know that. So, this year, try to garden. Try to grow as much as you can. Everybody fusses about how much, zucchini adds up. Yeah, count those blessings. And if you can't eat all those zucchinis, cut those babies up and dehydrate them and put them back. Now, of course, I have no zucchinis to show you what I've done, just the end product. Now, my other 2 videos that was part of this video, they're perfectly fine. They are still there for now. So, I just wanted to give you a heads up that this is going to be a weird video, but at least you will see what the process was, just not the actual cutting up and so on, like the beginning's supposed to be, and I apologize. I don't know if I deleted it in my comatose state last night when I finally got to bed, or early this morning when I finally got to bed, or the phone ate it. Something happened. The video's gone. So, bear with me. This will go straight into me finally finishing up. And yes, I've done a lot of cutting. a lot of slicing. But you know what? Every second that I work on food to put back means survival. Remember that, y'all. Advocate for gardening, growing your own. But there's no shame in not being able to and buying from the store or from the farmer's market or roadside stand. Get while you can get, while you can get. Because it's not going to be much longer. People's going to start waking up and realizing the getting is gone. And it's up to you to, be able to survive on what you have put back. So with that being said, let's roll into the video. And once again, I apologize, y'all. I have no clue where that video went to. If you need more instructions on what I done, I cut tops off, split the zucchini in half, and thinly sliced each half up and put them upon the dehydrator trays. If you need more answers, please ask them in the comment section below. Alright, let's roll in to the next videos. Y'all take care. See you soon. Alright, welcome back. I have been cutting and slicing for a while. Now, I have 10 packed trays of sliced zucchini from all those whole zucchinis I was blessed with, and 2 trays that are packed, as you can see, of the already shredded zucchini. I am so happy to have all this zucchini, y'all. It's going to come in handy down the road. Now, here in a bit, I'm going to, after I cut the video off, because it's going to get loud in here, I'm going to plug in. I've got this one already plugged in, because this one is a timed one. This one does not have a timer on it. So once I plug it in, it'll start. They're both air-forced dehydrators, which, let me tell you, works so much better than the old, brown Roncos. Thankful I had the brown Roncos. I'm even more thankful for these. I'm going to set this one for probably 16 hours, just to be on the safe side. It might not take that long. It might. Now, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. So, when I wake up, I will come out, after getting some coffee, I will come out, and what I will do is I will check each tray, and I will shuffle the trays down, switch them around, so even dehydrating, because you want to get this dry, absolutely dry, but you don't want to over dry them. And yes, you can over dehydrate food and it will turn ugly. It'll get all brown and everything. We want to keep it as fresh looking as possible, but get it completely dry. And when I bring you back to empty out the trays, I will let you know how long it really took to dehydrate them. This one will probably go a little faster than that one, because this one is loaded 2, 4, 6, 8. This one can handle 4 more trays. Yes, it's a 12 tray dehydrator. Now, it does take a longer time if you're running, if you dehydrate like I do. I don't play around. I dehydrate a lot. As long as you check everything, rotate it, it will dry perfectly. And I will bring you back once all the zucchini is dried. Yep, I gave up on trying. I'll have to take the jalapenos back to the fridge. I will do them once all this zucchini is over with, because they will dehydrate fast. Alright, I'm fixing to take my tail to bed, get some rest, and check them in the morning, and I will bring you back probably tomorrow evening when this is all done. Y'all take care. Okay, welcome back, y'all. It is 16 hours later, about 16 and a half hours later. The zucchini is done. It has shrank down quite a bit, so y'all be prepared for that. 10 trays of the sliced, 2 trays of the shredded zucchini. Now, let's have a talk for a bit. I encourage people to garden and grow their own food as much as possible. Yes, I do, because I believe in it. Last year was a rough year for us because Junior got hurt and I didn't get to have a garden. So, you do what you can while you can. If you have to buy vegetables from the store, just know where those vegetables come from. I prefer to buy them on clearance. That keeps them out of the garbage as long as they are in good shape. I know not everybody can garden. I wish they could and would try, even if in the containers. But regardless, grow what you can, buy what you can, and don't think anything bad because you have to buy vegetables. At this day and age, you grab what you can get while you can and put back as much as you can. And that's what I have to say on the matter. So, I have let everything cool down and acclimate to the temperature, but I don't want to let it acclimate too long because the humidity is high. I have been running the dehumidifier in here as my dehydrators are working because there for a while there was moisture collecting up on the top of the shed in here. So, with that being said, let's get busy. And so you know, and I tell you that they will shrink down. Yep, that tray, you couldn't even see the silicone mat. And you hear that crunchy? That's what you want to hear. Hold on a minute, let me fight with this. Okay, hopefully the camera will stop the dark and light focusing. But you see how much they shrink down, y'all. And you want to hear that crunch, like little rocks. That's what you want to hear. Now I'm keeping the shredded separated from the other. That means that zucchini is dry. And you see, it just, let's see if you can hear that. Hear that snap? Now I have broken them up a little bit while they were dehydrating. But other than that, when you stack them like I did in the trays, they'll pretty much separate on their own. And I will bring you back as soon as I get all the trays of this zucchini done. And I get a little more work room. See you in a bit. Okay, I got it all the trays unloaded and they're ready to get washed because they are, well, they done started getting really dirty. But you see that? That's not a whole lot now, is it? That's not a whole lot. People don't realize when you dehydrate food, it shrinks, y'all. It shrinks a lot. This is going to be over 20 zucchini worth. And once you get them out of the dehydrators after they've cooled down and acclimated, you want to get them put up in jars or your bags as soon as you can, especially if you have humidity around you, because, yeah, they will suck humidity in. Oops. What I'm doing is trying to fill these voids down here so I can get it hopefully all in one jar. Because, yeah, it shrank down quite a bit. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to work on this. Just going to have to put up with me being bright, apparently. I'm not worried about crunching them up a little bit because they're still all going to eat very nicely. Now, if you wanted to be really have a lot of fun, you know your vegetable flakes that you can buy, well, you can crunch some of these up. Look at the powder. You definitely want to get all of that as well. Waste nothing. And this is why I say make sure that your countertop is clean and sanitized. That way you have no problem scooping anything off that might have fell out. Look at that, y'all. Now this is a ½ gallon jar. And that was over 20 zucchinis. We're going to put the lid on because later on I'm going to you can take a handful, put it in soup. You can take a handful or so and do an instant rice mix with dehydrated zucchini and carrots and, yeah, dehydrated onions, dehydrated maybe peas, English peas, and make a wonderful rice, instant rice, which I need to be doing some more instant rice videos coming up soon. Okay. Dehydrated zucchini slices. And I'm just going to put 323 because, yeah, March 23rd is when it was made. Now, in your wildest dreams, did you think a little over 20 zucchinis dehydrated would fit into a ½ gallon jar? Yeah, this just goes to show you it takes a lot of food to put back to be sustainable. And I know not everybody can garden and grow a whole bunch of zucchini to put back. So, I understand if you can't garden, but try. Buckets, grow bags, containers, laundry baskets with weed fabric in it, lined, and good soil in there. You can grow. But if you can't, you can still buy your food, put it back, and not be shamed about it. Do what you can the best way you can. That's how I think about it. Now, I am an advocate for growing your own food and growing it organically. Do what you can, y'all. It's all about, right now, it's all about survival. Alright, now this is the shredded zucchini. I kind of laugh and call it like a bird nest. That's how it's going to dehydrate. Don't worry one bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Not whatsoever. Just make sure you get all off of those trays. And I have silicone tray liners. And what you're going to do, gently break them up. Now, that was 3 trays. I think it's like £1 pound a piece, so that's 3 pounds of shredded zucchini. I don't want to break it up too much because I kind of want to keep them in shreds. I could have actually got away with the pint jar. I was trying to be positive and thinking, oh, it's going to be more than a pint. Everything was found on clearance, y'all. Quit being ashamed of clearance shopping. That's the only reason I bought them, is they were on clearance and to keep them out of the dumpster. I'm just hoping that other people come along and bought those zucchini. If something told me to leave some behind, I did. And like I said, you see that powder? That's zucchini powder. You don't want to waste it. Excuse me, y'all. Alright, hopefully I'm done now. I've been flushing my lymph nodes, and apparently sinuses took note, and they decided to jump in and flush themselves. So, having fun. Now, this is in a quart jar. That's not quite 2 cups. That's 3 pounds, y'all. 3 pounds of shredded zucchini. It dehydrates down to less than 2 cups, y'all. This is so you understand. It takes a lot, y'all. It really does. But you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to dehydrate every chance I get to put food back. And once I get my mixes mixed up and stuff, I will be putting them in Mylar bags. For now, they're going in jars, but before long, I'm going to have to purge my jars, put things in Mylar bags, put it back, so I can have my jars back. Okay, we're going to put shredded. Shredded zucchini, March, and the year's 23. Now, if it looks like this, I automatically know it's dehydrated. I don't know why I put dehydrated on that jar lid. But don't worry about writing on your lids. You know what? It cleans right off. But also remember, when you're storing it, it will wipe off as well. Simple, easy. Anybody can do this. All you need is the ingredients to be blessed on a day of amazing clearance shopping. And having the dehydrators and being able to cut them up and know what you do. Know how to do it, what to do. And like I said, you see they all turned out perfectly fine. And I load my trays because I look at it like this. I don't want to do a whole bunch of runs. I want to do it all at once, take a little bit more time and get it done. Simple, easy. Look at that, y'all. You know how much food that is. That's a lot. A handful here, a handful there. Now, of course, a handful here, a handful there, it'll use up. But I can make so much more with these. I can make soup mixes to where I just, put the whole soup mix in a Mylar bag with the seasonings, vacuum seal that up, and if I wanted to really be sneaky too, have the freeze-dried chicken broth powder or beef powder, or have that, put that in there too, and that way when I open that Mylar pack, all I need is some water. And when you're having to bug out or survive, it's not hard to build a fire and boil some water in a pot, open up a bag, pour it in, an instant meal right there. It might not be a luxurious meal that you're used to, but you know what? It's called survival. Survival of the fittest and the smartest. Those that prepare and prepare wisely will do well. And you will survive this. Do what you can while you can, y'all. Simple, easy. Thankfully, that massive dehydrator run is done. And I was blessed with all those zucchinis. Very blessed. I know a lot of people don't like zucchini. But now, come summertime, how much it's going to take to actually make a mount of dehydrated. Hold on a minute. Between the Cleaver's tea, everything is purging itself. And apparently I've got it too warm in the shed, which is not a bad thing. But I will cough because of it. I'm not sick, y'all. I'm just maintaining myself. Alright, with this being said, let's not get off topic. Excuse me. Not only can you dehydrate zucchini, you can do yellow squash this way. People don't realize you can do winter squash, like pumpkins, cushaws, any of your winter squashes. You can do the same way. You don't have to cook them. Just slice them up and dehydrate them. I've done a lot of dehydrating pumpkins, not last year, but year before last. Which, yeah, I need to do some more. But tomatoes, you can dehydrate tomatoes, English peas, you name, green beans, you name it. And they don't have to be cooked. You can dehydrate them fresh so that they keep all their nutrients in them. Simple, easy, you can do this. You just have to believe in yourself and have the ability to dehydrate and the ability to have the product to dehydrate. Now, for those who ask me about what dehydrators I use, I'll put links in the description box below. I know a lot of people don't use Amazon, so I'll put the Amazon link to it. I'm not an affiliate to Amazon, but you can go by the title of that dehydrator and price shop all around looking for it. I have one that is timed, where you can time it and adjust the heat, and I have two where they just run, no adjusting of the heat. All three are made by the same maker, and I absolutely love these dehydrators. Because you gotta remember, I first started dehydrating on those little brown Roncos. They were good back in the day, very good. You couldn't control nothing, so you had to watch it because it'd over dehydrate, which you can. Simple, easy, you can do this. Believe in yourself. We got this together. Y'all stay safe, stay sound, and above all else, stay positive. You can do this. Believe in yourself. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please continue to stock your pantries with food that will sustain and feed you nutritionally. Stock up your medicine cabinets. Stock up essentials that a lot of people don't think about. Fishing supplies, protection, and so on. A lot of things people don't realize they're going to need. And, well, if it goes the way they want it to go, light bulbs and stuff like that, it's not going to be your worry. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Y'all take care, stay safe, stay positive. May you each be blessed, and I'll see y'all soon. Take care.